What's up guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm just going to be showing you my loadout, so let's just get straight into this. So the only guns I really use is the Grau, the MP7 and sometimes the M4A1, and it just depends. Like if I'm doing solos I'm definitely going to use the Grau. Doing multiplayer I use that loadout, and let's just get into this I guess. So first we have the Grau, and let's just have a look at his guns. So I put on Monolithic Suppressor, the Tempest 26.4 Archangel, the Commando foregrip 60 round mag, and you know that, the rubber grip shall we say, right? So that's basically what I use for that. I'm just gonna get through this quickly. My MP7, I have the Compensator. Yeah, you get that. The Merc foregrip and the 50 round mag, which when I finally get to 60 rounds, obviously it'll be 60 rounds. The Stipple grip tape, and when I finally get no stock, it'll be no stock. So that's basically the guns. The M4A1 is just, you know, Monolithic Suppressor, stock M16, whatever that says. Commando foregrip, 60 round mag, Stipple grip tape. Also a lot of people, they use whatever this is. It only has 10 bullets in, but it does apparently a lot more damage. I just use this because I don't know, I just use it. Anyway, so when I'm playing solo, I'm a bit more aggressive. So I use Cold-Blooded because nothing really else here that helps you at all. I use Overkill because I love having two guns, it just makes it easier. And Tracker, that's very important. You can have Amped if you want it. It's between Tracker and Amp. I have Tracker because I just think it's so much better. If someone like kills your teammate, they don't really have to call out, like they don't have to tell you as exact position, you can just see their footprint and you know their exact locations. That is why I use that. But that's just that, I guess. That's for my solos. For my multiplayer, I use EOD. That's basically the only thing you really can use. I use Overkill because what's the point in Ghost and stuff like that. And Amped, swapping weapon faster. There's no point in having Tracker. It's the I normally play on Shipment, and there's just no point. Yeah. Also my lethals for this, I use C4 and Heartbeat. You have to have the Heartbeat. You can do whatever lethal, but I use C4. It's just easy because if someone's camping, throw a C4 in, crack their armor, then just jump in, you know, kill them. So then I'm multiplayer. I have a throwing knife and a stun grenade. You can also put a flash grenade, but you know, do what you want. Then one of my mates just likes to camp a lot, so I have to bring Ghost and Cold-Blooded. That's if you got a guy who likes to camp a lot. You definitely want to bring Ghost and Cold-Blooded, but anyway, that doesn't really matter that much. But yeah, that's basically it. Also, I am starting to use this. I'm starting to get into it a bit. It's a multiplayer well, it's not, it's like it does both, let's say. So the Bison, very good gun. I think it's a bit underrated. Not many people use it at all, but it has like a 1,000,000 round mag. When you get it a bit more higher level, mine is only level 4. I don't really use it that much, so I have nothing really, but like for like attachments and stuff. But when you do, you just want extended mag, suppressor, you know, probably FMJ doesn't do much damage, especially for Warzone. So, but anyway, that's my loadouts. I guess that's it. I mean, nothing really else you need. I mean, especially on multiplayer, you definitely want to bring like bigger mags and stuff like that, because when you're playing Warzone, you could easily just bring a 50 round mag. Or for the M4, I would probably recommend, if you're doing solos, I wouldn't recommend it for like trios or quads or duos, because then you have to kill more people. Definitely probably bring the 10 round because it can, like, it's very powerful, and especially if you're accurate, If you're very accurate, then you know, definitely just gonna win every time. You're just gonna kill them every time. It's good for close range and long range. So anyway, we're also gonna try a loadout. So I'm just gonna have AR. I'm gonna have the Growl. Also, to unlock the Growl, you have to kill 5 people with an AR within a minute 25 times. So yeah, it's pretty easy to get, unless you don't have what's it called? What is it called? I completely forgot. Doesn't matter. Anyway, let's just do this quickly. So, also, and so if you don't want to use like monolithic, this is also a good one. Whatever this is, you know, it's very good. Recoil control. If you're worried about recoil and you can't really like control your gun, like you know, then definitely bring this as a loadout. It's a lot, you know, more stable, should we say? 60 rounds. Because this is the aim down fire speed and like it aims in quicker and that stuff like that, but the recoil just goes up. So I mean, personally, I use that or that, whichever one. Depends. Recoil control, especially if you have like problems with like recoil and that, definitely use that. If you want to use an optic, go ahead, but I just think it's just like, out of all the things you could choose, that's the least of your worries. And perk, if you're gonna bring one, if you have to, if you think, well, if I don't have a perk, I can't really win, well, bring FMJ. It's just so godly. If you're gonna bring any of the perks, FMJ, because it goes through armor. So like, if you crack most of their armor, it just starts doing health as well. I don't know, but I'm pretty sure that's how it works. It's just very good. Whenever I see someone with FMJ, I'm like, I'm screwed. Like that, you ain't gonna win. But out of all the things you could use, barrel's probably a lot better. Bring that. I mean, recoil control, you know, it has everything. Like they're basically the same, these two, but still, this is bad. Okay, don't use this, because that takes out your thing as well, so you don't get an under barrel, and you don't want that, because you want to be able to. Because now I can choose. I could have commando, you know, I could have anything, so that doesn't matter. But I personally wouldn't have a perk. I mean, I just use commando foregrip, but that doesn't matter. So also for MP7, this is just like a recoil class. If you struggle with recoil, definitely bring all of these things. Merc, I mean, recoil stabilization, if you actually look at the control, the Merc technically is worse when you look at the control, but the accuracy goes up. There's not much difference between control and accuracy, but this has hip fire accuracy, which is a lot better than just recoil and aiming stability. Tactical foregrip, awful. Just no. Don't know. Just no. It's up to you. Bring commando or Merc. Depends. I tend to use Merc for smaller guns. I don't know why. I just think it's a lot better. You know, you can. It's probably, if you're gonna choose a you know, rear grip, I bring stippled, but you know, that's really up to you. Some of these things, they're up to you, like your under barrel and your rear grip, because aiming stability, I mean, the control goes down a bit, so if you really struggle with recoil, definitely pick that. And barrel, just bring something with recoil control, the FSS Recon, you know, recoil control. I mean, you can also bring a laser. I don't really think it helps, but if you're gonna bring anything, an optic, just don't. Okay, there's actually no point, like, at all. It doesn't help. All it does is give you a sight. If you have to have a sight, sure. What would you swap it out for? Probably like the barrel, but honestly, this is a recoil class. What's the point? Like, 100% bring the barrel for me, but you know, you make your own decisions. Perks, cold-blooded, overkill. If you camp, I mean, I don't recommend camping. It's just, if you're gonna like play, you know, because the only way to get better is go around, kill people, you know, do stuff like that. Yeah, lethal, I would bring a C4, bring what you want really. Proximity mines are good. I just don't see the point in bringing, Semtexes are good actually. But, really? I don't know. I just don't think, no. I just think no. Like, nah. Just bring proximity mines or C4s. Claymores, they're okay, but they're just so obvious. You can see them instantly. They just sat there on the floor like, hello. So I just bring the C4. It's probably the best out of the lot. And heartbeat sensor. This is like not optional. This is a must-have. Tells you where everyone without cold-blooded is. So if a few tips as well. Okay, right. Get your loadout as soon as possible. Your guns should be better than any gun that you can pick up from any golden chest, or whatever you want to call it, golden drop, or any floor. It should be the best that you can use. Okay, not just like, oh well, this is golden. Like, no, that is this. When I use this, I know that is my best gun. That is, I'm not better with any other gun. So if you're gonna have a gun, make sure it's the best one you have, and always buy your loadout straight away as soon as you get the money, unless there's like a loadout drop near you, because you're like a bit late to the party when it comes to money. There was no recons or anything near you. Then obviously if you've already got your loadout, stick to your loadout, but if you haven't, you have to buy it because you need the loadout. Also, if you have boat 2, like one that has ghost, like I have overkill, I love the MP7 and I love the Grau. I use the MP7 obviously at close range and the Grau at longer. Anyway, you can have just a class that has ghost on as well, so you would always get that first because that has your weapons, and if you get this first and then this, it's just going to swap out to overkill. Okay, so you get that first, and then obviously one will drop down, you get your ghost. So then, you know, you've got ghost, so you can sort of get loads of kills, you know, get loads of money, get UAVs, you know, lots of armor, gas mask, all of that stuff, etc, etc. And then you're just going to be set for the whole match and hopefully get the dub. But still, you know. Also, from chests, a lot of people say, well, always get dead silence, you're really quiet, your foot, you know. But no, you have to bring stopping power rounds. It is godly. Okay, literally, I'm not joking. Your grab will absolutely shred through armor. It's like a 5-shot if you have like full armor, and normally it's like a 20 shot. It's ridiculous. It's like it's so quick. 4 or 5 shots with this thing, and with well, the 10-round mag is like 1 shot. It's ridiculous. It just utterly shreds through armor. Very good gun. Never ever attempt using it in quads. Just a bad idea. You know? Awful. Because if your team has like one of your teammates have died, people are just you're gonna get 4 people come on 3 people. You're gonna try and shoot them, and your ammo's gonna run out. So you're gonna have to reload. You're just gonna be dead instantly, yeah? So just bear that in mind, shall we say. If you bring this to class, because you can kill one with the M4, you can swap out so you're Bizon, and then get some kills with that because it has a massive mag. It's utterly ridiculous, so underrated. No one uses it for some reason. I don't know why. I mean, if you're gonna have a Warzone match, obviously don't bring throwing knives. That was just because I was testing it out in multiplayer. Bring C4, or obviously what I said, proximity mines, Semtex, or Claymores are awful, I think, but you know. Also, I think thermites are a bit overrated as well, because they it has a bit of a has more range than anything. Well, if they're in a box, it's also very good for clearing out campers. But anyway, guys, that is it. That's all I have to say. If you want a tips video, just comment it, you know, down below, and I'll try and give you some tips, you know. And obviously, I'm not the best player. My records are, I mean, I've got 2 wins. Let's just say that I'm doing. It's okay, I guess. 2 wins is not bad. And my kills, my KZD's 1.32, which is awful, but I'm ashamed of it. I die so much. I don't play Plunder at all. I've played it before, obviously, when I was like awful. I still am. I only play multiplayer to get my like guns really. If you don't have multiplayer, I personally just play Plunder. Wait until all the AFK people and then just kill them all and upgrade your gun and just keep doing that until your guns are like a reasonable level where you can give them a few, you know, pieces of equipment. But I'm just gonna say that's it from me, guys. Thanks for watching. If you did enjoy, please leave a like, I appreciate it, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.